Exactly a month after I had our baby, I looked at myself in the mirror and I could not believe how I looked. Uh, it was a surprise. Not to say that it wasn't expected, but the fact that I saw myself in the mirror and looked at how much my body had changed struck me. It struck me. I don't know, for some reason. Of course, I gained weight during the pregnancy. Of course, I did. But I don't know why at this point I just felt like, oh my goodness, how did this happen? When did we get here? And I came to realize one thing. Do you know we beat ourselves for nothing? Like you've just had a baby. Birth weight gain is expected. But for some reason we just can't comprehend, we just can't believe these facts. But can I tell you something? I came to realize that it's normal to feel so. Let me say that. It's very normal to feel not comfortable with your new body. It's normal to feel so, but let me tell you, don't beat yourself. You have done a lot of work. You have carried this baby for 9 months. You've had this baby. You've struggled through breastfeeding or formula feeding. You have struggled to regain that birth weight. Now, let me tell you, what happens here is when you have a baby, they definitely lose their birth weight fast. So they need to regain that. And so what happens in the UK, the baby has to regain their birth weight for the midwives to hand you over to the general health department. So they used to visit us, I think after every 1 week, I can't remember, until the baby regains her birth weight. My friend, I used to dread that moment. I remember I used to cry because I couldn't imagine them coming, because I remember there was a time we really struggled with my husband, just trying to make sure that she feeds so well, so that by the time they're coming, she will have regained their birth weight, so that they just let us be. But trust me, there's a time they came. I think it was a week after the previous visit. And so they came. Trust me, we were very sure that this baby had regained her birth weight. But let me tell you what happened. So they came, we had really breastfed her. I had breastfed her and added formula onto her feeds as well. So we were very sure that she had definitely regained her weight. But trust me, she had only gained 30 grams. God. And you are like, my goodness, we've been feeding this girl for the last 1 week. I mean, that was the goal of the week, just feeding her. And then they come to tell you that this baby has only regained 30 grams. Of course, I cried. And I remember I used to just beat myself so much. But one thing I will tell you now, don't beat yourself. You see those milestones that your baby is going through, don't compare them to any other kid. Your child is unique. Your baby is unique. Please let them be. Don't trash those kids. They will achieve their milestones the time they are ready to. For example, if it's, for example, crawling, sometimes you might find your baby is at the stage, the months of crawling, but they haven't. And you find somebody else's is already crawling or even walking, and you start thinking, what am I doing wrong? There's nothing you're doing wrong. Your baby is your baby and is unique in his or her own way. So please don't beat yourself. Your baby is unique. They will get there eventually. Now, back to talking about this postpartum thing. I want to talk about something that I think we need to talk more about as ladies, how our postpartum bodies are very different from the previous bodies that we had. You will agree with me that it's very different. Now, I want to tell you one thing. Stop attacking your body. Stop feeling like there's something wrong. There's nothing wrong. You've had a baby. It's expected to gain weight. So don't beat yourself. Enjoy this phase. If there's one thing that I learned, I don't want to say a regret, but if there's one thing I learned is enjoy that moment. That moment will go. Because now I look at the photos that I took when our baby was, say, 2 months, 3 months, and At that time, it was very, I looked good. I just looked like a mom who just had a baby, and it was good for me to appreciate that moment, as opposed to beating yourself and feeling like, my God, when will I shed off this weight? No, that weight will go. And even if it doesn't go, trust me, your body has gone through lots of changes. So please don't beat yourself. Can you imagine carrying a pregnancy and taking care of this baby? Mom, you have done well. Don't beat yourself. Just applaud yourself for what you have done. Now, something else that I've realized that is affecting us so much when it comes to this is, as mothers, we're trying to compare ourselves to other people. You log onto social media, you log onto Instagram, and you meet this celebrity who had a baby a week ago, and they're back to their normal body, they're back to business, they're back to making deals and everything. And you beat yourself feeling that you're doing anything wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. That's you and that's them. Don't compare your life to another person. That's their life. You don't know what's happening with them, and this is your life. Please focus on your life. So, moms, this is what I wanted to share with you today. You have done a good job to bring that baby into this world. So the best thing that you need to do is be proud of yourself, love that baby, take care of that baby. When the time comes, if the time comes that you want to shed off this weight, you want to now regain your previous body or work on yourself, you will be ready. But at this time, please enjoy this phase. Okay, so I want you to do this. Send this video to 2 of your friends and tell them that Lucy Wilbers passes her love to them. So I'll see you in the next episode.